Hello everyone, I'm gonna attempt to make this dress. Now bear with me where it's all a learning curve, so here it is. Making Anime Wong's famous dragon dress. Okay, I tried. Now see, this dress has claws on it. It's got claws there and her hair is one way. And in this museum picture, no claws. Okay, we're gonna play with it and just see what happens when I design it. And this one, her hair is different than the other picture with the title card with claws. Okay, so I have a tablecloth right here, and that's what I'm gonna do all this, like the dragon stuff with, that good gold sequin there. It was decently priced, thank you Amazon. Here I am patterning it out on some old, like the cardboard from picture frames. Yeah, and I'd already used it for another project, but I like to recycle, so that's always a good thing. What I need to do is clear this table off of all the other projects. Here we go, let's clean it off. Here we go. There, clean it off. Always have a nice workspace. That's always helps you when you begin a project. So after I cleaned up, I decided to pattern out the dress here. You'll have to forgive me, I'm kind of tired right now. Oh my gosh, is that brass knuckles? Okay, that was a choice. Excuse me. There you go. I am self-taught, so I might not be doing this the proper textbook way, but this is a way that I feel I'm learning, I'm doing my best, and I watched some tutorials on YouTube. I didn't go in too blind about it. And there I am using a lot of chalk before I decide to really cut it. Well, there we are. Make it as the bottom as wide as possible. And wow, good chalk. It's important to have weights on your wrapping paper patterns. And always have tea. Keep hydrated for projects. I recommend red rose tea. Sew that up. Perfect. And when you realize you made it way too big, and then there you go. And I'm bottoming. I am pinning up the bottom hem there. Perfect. Yeah. Putting it on my bust there. Perfect. And I must be having a drink now. It's a party. I think I'm gonna film something else. I was part of another project, so always take a break from your sewing if it gets overwhelming. Have some wine, if you're legally allowed to do so, and do drag. Anyone can do drag, even me. And there I am, back to sewing. Perfect. There's doing the bodice part there. Gosh, I am so tired. This was about a year in the making, this dress. This is one of my pandemic projects. And making a mermaid tail, because I thought that would probably be the best with a bit of a train on it. I didn't want to give it too long of a train. I just thought that would be the most functional. I'm not going to be on stage with this, so there. And take your stuff, pin it together, throw it on the floor, and then it'll all be sewn together. Perfect. It's sewn. Yeah, I got a Morticia Adams style dress just laying there. And I laid it back onto that cardboard we talked about. And drew out kind of, did more of a tracing on it so I can get how big the dragon stencil is going to have to be. And this is kind of the fun part, and figuring out the picture. It's kind of done almost like in a stencil kind of way, if that makes any sense. There was a lot to it, and I think I went way too hard on it, because then I ended up kind of fudging pieces, and no one really knew. It's as long as I got the right shape, because even the pattern on her dress gets a little bit lesser as the further down it goes. Yeah, she was a long dragon. Very long. Yeah, and there was a curve or a part of that tail. I didn't know what I was doing, so And then I kept them all in an envelope because I didn't know what to do. See what I mean by it's like more of a stencil, and then the kind of the black pops through. And always watch Drag Race Thailand. This is a good show. Lots of costumes. Oh, you better work. I love her. Anyway, back to sewing. Yeah, and then you gotta do all the spikes, and I changed the way I did the spikes. I didn't make them all one, you'll see in a minute, but it's all one piece on her dress. I didn't go that hard. But who else is making this dress? No one. One out of so many pieces. I should have counted how many pieces. Maybe one of the screenshots will say, boy, I'm yawning. It's late. No, 57. 58. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's a lot of pieces. Take a shot every time you see me, right? Hello. 100. And I don't think that counted all the pieces in the head, but yeah. 105 at least. Oh. And you know, when you look back on your work about a year later and you're like, a year ago I had a lot more courage. Now, after learning what I learned, I wouldn't do all that. I would not. I would just probably cut it as I went along and just not have stenciled at all. There. And then I stenciled them all on there and drew them again. There it is. Wow, it's taking shape. And I just played with it. I pinned them in certain areas. I pinned them in other places. I moved them. Maybe I switched around, like, in different rows of them, just depending on what I like. Maybe they were too wide in places. Now, I changed up how the bars were, and this was out my window. Someone was shining a light in the middle of the mountain there. It's kind of weird. Ooh. Just things you get distracted with while you're sewing. Yeah, who are you? Why are you there? No camping allowed, please. Move along. This isn't a parking lot. It's a stormy day. There must be a storm coming. Yeah, this was last year, I think. Yeah, I'm filming out the window when there was some snow. This wasn't the recent snow we had, but snow nonetheless. Oh, my neighbor's Jabba. Oh, still stormy. I love that blue light. It's like the first Twilight movie. Wonderful. Here I am, taping it on. Well, not taping it, pinning it on, seeing how it looks, taking a break, stepping back. 5-foot rule. Still looking at it. Oh, maybe that's not in order. Maybe rearranging it.
Why don't you kill her, Pa? Look at the way she treats my dog. Why don't you kill her?
I was watching that movie because it was Marilyn Monroe's first movie, and oh my goodness, we're in a heat wave. Okay, it must have been the year of our heat wave, because that would have been about June when I decided I'm gonna watch all Marilyn Monroe's movies. And the first movie is Scudda-Hoo, Scudda-Hey. It is all about mules. Anything I ever wanted to know about mules, I learned. Boy. Yeah, and that's where all the hand sewing comes around. You have to pin it all down, and because this is stretchy fabric, I used a hoop. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it a lot of the time. Yep. So. Bit by bit, this project took place, and there's Kitty Cuddles, that's Julius. Oh, he's so cute. Well, this went on for a while, so yeah, lots of scritches, getting a little love from my mom. Oh. You need a cat. Everyone go adopt cats. Even if you're allergic. I'm allergic, so. Yeah. Oh, he's lost a lot of weight since then. Poor Julius. Yeah. Don't interrupt them. They're having a good cuddle. Oh, just a baby. Getting in love. Hi, Julius. Oh, he's a good boy. Back to snowing. Okay. Pinning it. I certainly did pin it. I watched a few documentaries on YouTube about Anime Wong. She is very interesting. I did it as I was doing this project. It was part of the inspiration as to why and how important she is to American Chinese culture and what she did for the movie industry and the LGBTQ. I love her, plus LGBTQ plus, I should say that. And she just sounded like a pretty cool lady, very ahead of her time. She was supposed to be in Flower Drum Song, but then unfortunately that didn't work out, and it would have been just great if she had been in that, but yeah. I'm gonna have to find some more of her movies. I hope they're all posted on YouTube. I'd love to see some more. And I think she's supposed to be in The Good Earth too, but she didn't feel that. I think the role was kind of a lady of the evening, and she didn't want to do that kind of a seductress, sultry character sort of thing. So yeah, I'm glad she didn't play into the whole exotic fantasy, you know, like that's what she would have been cast as. And yeah, she was above all that. And where I live, we have a history of a population of people from all different areas of Asia, but we do have a Chinatown here, and they came over to have a better life and build our railway, and it's very interesting. And we all grow up celebrating Chinese New Year because it is just there's such a population here for it where I live, and it's pretty inclusive to everyone who wants to go join in and see the lion dance. It's wonderful. There's Julius. Speaking of lions, oh my goodness, all tuckered out. Oh. So here's the dress. It's finished. I'm looking at it. It looks good. Yeah. I'm pleased with such a thing. So I needed the perfect place to debut this dress. And I think I waited a good year before I put it on. Well, maybe not a year, but a few months, that's for sure. So where did I debut this dress? Far away. Had to go really far because there was an event I wanted to go to where people would appreciate it. And we're going far. Anyone figured it out yet? I'm a long way from home. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's coming. There she is. Perfect. Yeah. Then, you know, you can't film any burlesque shows unless, like, you're invited by the burlesque cast, but you shouldn't film in a burlesque show. Just kind of rules of etiquette. So the morning of the show, we had some delightful pastries. And, oh boy, those look good. I wish we were having them now. And we walked about town. Yeah, the Vancouver Art Gallery, there's always something kind of going on, and it's very good. It's very peaceful, the way everything was done. Just visibility needed to happen. And oh, lobster bisque. Oh, wonderful. That was good. They're happy. That's my parents. The reveal. There I am, wearing the dress. Oh my goodness, turn it around. There's some of the tail. I wish my hair was better, but meh. we didn't have much time. We're having a good time in Vancouver. We're celebrating our Christmas. So, yeah, this is a few days after New Year's, so we're having a good time. My dad dressed up, my mom dressed up, I dressed up, and people, I think, kind of got my outfit, which was great. So people were wonderful and being very complimentary about my dress. And we all sat, like the three bears we are, cuddled right up. And my dad looks fabulous in his tux, and my mom's wearing vintage. And again, don't film burlesque unless the audience is invited, but there's Dirty Martini being fabulous, and my parents being fabulous. Runners, he's fabulous too. And finally, Bass Pro Shop. In the state of perpetual autumn, I don't know what it is. I don't hunt, I don't do anything, but it's relaxing. We saw some sea lions on the way home. I've never seen sea lions, but they look very happy. And speaking of lions, there's Julius.